The pot of stone stew. It won't be long now, Naomi told her two daughters as she gathered the fire beneath her pot to keep the flame going. She constantly wiped tears from her eyes, but her daughters assumed it was the tears caused by the smoke. Mommy, is it ready yet? Asked Favor, Naomi's last-born daughter. I'm so hungry, Mommy. I might pass out, said Hope, Naomi's first daughter. It's almost ready, just give it a little more time, said Naomi. Why don't you try to sleep and I will wake you up immediately it gets ready, Naomi said. Her daughters pulled out their sleeping mats, placed them right next to their mother, closed their eyes and hoped that their grumbling stomachs would let them sleep. They had not had anything to eat for 3 days now, but at least there was hope. Because there was something boiling in the pot. Naomi hopelessly looked at her children toss and turn. To her she had reached her lowest. She knew she was just boiling rocks, but at least the hope of there being food when the girls woke up got them to sleep. She put the pot down and snuggled right next to them. They all woke up at the crack of dawn. Mommy, why did you not wake us up to eat? Cried Favor. I dozed and the food burnt to powder. Naomi lied. The girls looked so disappointed, but expressed it by consoling their mother, telling her not to worry and that all will be well soon. Naomi decided to walk around the village, hoping that something or someone would help her and even maybe give her a job so that she can afford to buy food later on. She saw a group of women seated by a fire cooking a delicious smelling stew. Naomi wished she could taste the stew, but she knew that she could not afford the ingredients. When Naomi returned home, her daughters greeted her before asking if they would have something to eat. But seeing their mother's empty hands, their faces dropped. Naomi could not bear the sight of disappointing her daughters again, so she came up with a plan yet again. She went outside and gathered a few stones and placed them in a pot of boiling water. Her daughters watched as she stirred the pot and asked her what she was cooking. Naomi reassured her daughters that she was cooking a delicious stew and that they should be patient. For it will be ready soon. The daughters did not understand, but they trusted their mother and eagerly awaited the stew. As they waited, the woman kept stirring the pot of stones, adding a pinch of salt and a dash of seasoning. The smell of the stew began to fill the hut, and the daughters became more excited. Finally, Naomi announced that the stew was ready. She served each of her daughters a bowl of the hot water and stones. The girls were confused, but the woman encouraged them to eat. She assured them that it was a special magical stew that will provide hope and nourishment. As the girls ate, they looked up to their mother with love and hope in their eyes, believing in her words. From that day on, Naomi would prepare her magical bowl of stones whenever her daughters needed reassurance that something was cooking, until one day her luck changed and she was able to provide real meals for her daughters. Hope and Favor never forgot the feeling of hope and love that their mother's stone stew had given them in their darkest moments, and made sure to pass the story from generation to generation.